quick or as efficient as it would be. I thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much, Madam Ama. Madam Ama, thank you very much. It is very rare to get compliments from Kenyans. So, you are amazing. And thank you very much for saying what it is. If somebody does something good, it is better if it is said. So thank you very much. And let me also agree with you that we need to improve on the turnaround time for matters between embassies and headquarters. I think PS Korir and your team, you need to pull up your socks so that whenever there are issues that require headquarters to provide direction or to engage in a certain manner, we can improve on the efficiency around that turnaround time. And with the expanded mandate of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to include all the diaspora issues, and with an extra PS, I think there should be demonstrable progress in the efficiency around foreign affairs. And I agree with you that we need a country strategy. In fact, one of the issues I have discussed with Rosalyn Jogu is how we can deliberately place Kenyans in some of the UN positions that arise. We have some of the best human capital anywhere in the world. There is no reason, absolutely, why we do not have undersecretaries in the United Nations. And therefore, I agree with you, and I'm sure the Honorable Musalia Mudavadi is going to provide leadership on that front. Thank you very much. Somebody, okay, Madam?
Your Excellency, President of our beautiful Republic of Kenya, Mr. Dr. William Ruto, Your Excellency, the First Lady, Mama Rachel Ruto, all protocol observed. Huanying Dao Zhongguo. Welcome to China. The reason I'm saying this is because I have been here for close to 20 years now. And being here has meant that I have worked tirelessly to promote our beautiful country, especially in matters to do with tourism and education. I head the Institute of Kenya, Africa-China Languages and Cultural Exchange Center at Tianjin Normal University, which actually is working with Kenya Bureau of Standards to do research on coming with the most or the best quality of avocados to be exported to the to the Chinese market. That's one of the things that we do there. However, my note would be for tourism, because being here, China is a huge country with a huge population, and if we can get at least 1% of Chinese people into our country, we can raise our tourism revenue so high. However, we need platforms to do this, and this is to the in the case of live streaming. We can use social media so much in portraying our beautiful country. We can have influencers. You know, influencers do a good job. We can have influencers to go around in our tourist sites and to at least showcase our country and reach out to the Chinese audience. And so my question would be, would there be a department to help us to do this? On my part, I have a communications business which can actually be used for the live streaming work, and if we can work together with the Ministry of ICT, the Ministry of Tourism, I think we can really expand so much in reaching out to the Chinese audience. So, Mr. President, thank you so much for giving us this platform, and we hope that you can use us to make our country great. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam. I didn't get your name.
Sorry, my name is Dr. Ruth Njeri, and I work at Tianjin Normal University.
Thank you. Ruth. You're spot on. We need a partnership with every Kenyan, because ultimately, each and every one of us as patriots have a responsibility to play in making Kenya what we all want it to be. So from wherever you are, whatever you're doing, it is important that you see how best you can positively profile our country. Just to inform you that on matters tourism, you're spot on. In fact, tomorrow we will be signing an agreement between Chinese media and our communications authority on specifically matters to do with tourism. And in fact, for the last 2 years, you may have noticed that with one of the Chinese channels, we've been live streaming the wilderness migration out of Kenya. And in fact, this year, I intend to be part of the occasion. And I think last year they live streamed for, I think, 3 days continuously. And we got huge response. In fact, our tourism numbers from China went up to 91,000 last year because of some of those interventions. The whole tourism sector, the numbers grew by close to 450,000 last year, going up from about 2 million visitors to 2.45 million visitors. It is our intention to move it this year to 3 million. And some of the interventions you're talking about, Dr. Njeri, are the interventions that will make us achieve the number 3 million, progressively to 5 million visitors in 2027, hopefully. So we will find the mechanisms. I'm sure Balozi here knows that we will be signing the agreements tomorrow with the Communication Authority of Kenya, with the Chinese media. And from there, you can connect people like Njeri into the ecosystem so that we can all play our role in supporting the tourism and pushing the tourism numbers for our country. I think because of time, maybe Daktari here, Mr. Chancellor.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Mine is just a proposal to you and colleagues in government, especially for us in the multilateral space. Apart from the diaspora State Department profiling us in the diaspora, it can share most of us who are in the multilateral organization, especially our professions. For example, those who are at AIB or World Bank or AFDB in climate with the PS for climate, because we find ourselves leading on some vertical funds, but because of who we are, we cannot be able to reach the PS. And it's easier to, once the PS knows how to access working level colleagues in multilateral institutions, they can tap on some innovative financing that can prepare some of the projects and push some of the agenda. Or those who are in health can know who is working on pandemic fund in various institutions, and that can help. Having worked at Africa Development Bank for 8 years, most of the colleagues in multilateral spaces find it hard to share these propositions, but the diaspora team can just profile and share an example of how Rwanda does it or Senegal does it. But we thank you for the forward-looking foreign policy statement that you shared today. It's for the next generation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Daktari. Again, that is an assignment for my team, beginning with the ambassador here, and connecting to all the other colleagues at the ministries, whether it is health, whether it is environment, and all the other colleagues. So I think we have some assignment there. I'm told there is no student who has...
yes, Your Excellency, I wanted a student at least to talk.
Okay.
Represent the student fraternity. No gender balance.
Thank you, Your Excellency, Dr. William Ruto, Mama Rachel, and all protocol observed. Good evening. This is Hemston Mabonga, student leader under the umbrella called KESCA. KESCA is Kenyan Student Studying in China Association. So we have 17 city-level associations under the umbrella, and I want to confirm, my major issue was, I want to confirm, because the business has confirmed that they have a cordial relationship with the ambassador. The professionals have also confirmed, and I wanted not to be left out, a student representative. We are working well with Mr. Willie Bett, the ambassador, Madam Lynette, and the education attaché, Mr. Albert. You can just wave. Actually, we are feeling their presence because I'm from Wuhan city. I traveled all the way to Beijing to meet the president for the first time. Yeah, sure. Okay, that's a lifetime handshake. Thank you. Thank you.
Make sure you don't forget the issue.
Yeah. I won't forget, actually. It's a compliment. I'm not complaining. We are used to complaining, but it's a compliment. I want to appreciate, I attended your morning session, and I admire to have the same knowledge you have in future. That is, I learned something very, very important in the session. I don't want to share with you because of time, but I will share with my friends when you leave. Otherwise, I may forget the issue, but it's okay. Otherwise, keep lobbying for the scholarship slots. More scholarship slots across levels, undergraduate, masters, and PhD students. That one, you'll have helped students who are here and who are intending to come to advance in education. Thank you. I'm a mathematics teacher, and there was a session, a proposal of Kukuza Mulima ya mathematics. Please don't. I'll be jobless. Thank you.
Okay, I think there was a suggestion that mathematics be made optional, and I think that is what the mathematics teacher here has an issue with. So I'll get the Ministry of Education people to explain what they mean. But your perspective has been taken into account. Again, the issues of scholarships to provide opportunities for Kenyans to study abroad, whether it is in this country or elsewhere, both sponsored by Government of Kenya or other philanthropies, or in consultation with the government of this country to offer scholarships for Kenyans. That is an area of cooperation that we have built on. As you heard me say this morning, we have, over the years, got sponsorship for close to 4,000 Kenyans who have studied in this country in different aspects. Some paid for by their parents, majority through scholarships and other interventions. We will continue to explore opportunities for scholarships as we expand the horizon of knowledge, skills, competencies that are necessary for us to drive our own development and provide an internationally recognized workforce, not just to work for Kenya, but to work globally for any part of Kenya. I have so much confidence in Kenya's human resource that I am not ashamed that if they went to work in any country, they will let us down. They have always been outstanding. Believe you me, I have been to many cities, and the compliments I get for Kenyans working, whether it is in West Africa, I was in Ghana, I was in Congo Brazzaville, and I found the manager of the hotel I was staying in was Kenyan. And there were huge compliments as to his style and professional leadership of those institutions. And that is why I have no reservations whatsoever in getting as many opportunities as possible for Kenyans to work anywhere in the world, because I am confident about their professionalism and their competence. So again, the way to sharpen our human capital is to make sure that we get them the correct training, the correct knowledge, and that is why we are investing 30% of our national budget in matters education. It is the highest in our region. When I came into office, I added another 127 billion to education, because our human resource is the most critical asset that we have as a nation. And that is why my good brother here, Karani, can confidently say last year our diaspora contributed close to 600 billion shillings to the development of our country. That human capital is what defines Kenya. And that is why whenever there are opportunities anywhere in the world, including what Amma just said, in the UN system, we must fill up with Kenyans. They will do a good job, they will make us proud, and they will send some money to Kenya. So thank you very much.